Yahweh, known as the all-powerful God of the Hebrew Bible. But was Yahweh truly the ultimate singular creator of the universe, or was he one of many gods? Could he have been an extraterrestrial being, like the mysterious Anunnaki from Sumerian mythology? Today, we explore the origins of Yahweh and the possibility that the story of the Bible may be more deeply connected to ancient Sumerian beliefs than we ever thought possible. Find out today on DAB. To unravel this mystery, we need to start by understanding the language used in the ancient Hebrew Bible. The Sumerian name for God, or the biblical name for God, is Eluhaynu, is fascinating because it's the plural form of Elohim, a term used throughout the Bible to refer to God or gods. Some interpret this as a reference to a divine council or multiple gods rather than a single all-powerful deity. Here's where things get interesting. Many scholars and theorists have drawn parallels between the Elohim of the Bible and the Anunnaki of Sumerian mythology. The Anunnaki were a group of deities, some of whom were believed to have descended to Earth to oversee the creation of humanity. Could it be that the Elohim of the Bible are in fact the same Anunnaki? The Hebrew Bible begins with the story of creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But who is this creator God? Is it Yahweh, or could Yahweh have been one of many gods tasked with creation? In Sumerian mythology, the chief creator god was Enki, the god of wisdom and water. Enki, like Yahweh, is often depicted as creator of humanity. The biblical creation narrative shares eerie similarities with the Sumerian creation epic, the Enuma Elish. For example, the story of Eden may trace back to the Sumerian Eden, a sacred place where the gods lived. The decision to create humans, or the Adam in the Bible, is strikingly similar to the Sumerian accounts where the Anunnaki decided to create mankind to serve the gods. In both Sumerian and biblical accounts, the creation of humanity is a central theme. Enki, the chief scientist of the Anunnaki, was responsible for designing and creating humans. He was often referred to by the name Nudimmud, which means he who fashions, a name linked to his role in shaping humanity from clay. Sound familiar? In Genesis, God says, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." This passage, using the plural us and our, echoes in the collaborative nature of creation. Seen in the Sumerian mythology, Enki, like Yahweh, is depicted as shaping the first humans from the earth itself. Is it possible that Enki, the ancient Sumerian god of creation, was the original inspiration for Yahweh, as both were credited with the creation of humanity? The Sumerian text described the Anunnaki as extraterrestrial beings descended from the stars to rule over Earth. If the Anunnaki were in fact the Elohim of the Bible, then could Yahweh be a member of this extraterrestrial pantheon? According to Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki had leaders like Enlil and Enki, and they were part of a divine council. Similarly to early Hebrew texts, suggests Yahweh was part of a divine assembly of gods before he was later worshipped as the supreme deity. Could this suggest that Yahweh was an Anunnaki god, part of a larger celestial order overseeing the creation and development of humanity? One of the biggest questions remains: is Yahweh the ultimate unseen creator, or is there a greater, more powerful being behind it all? Well, in the Sumerian mythology, the god Anu was the supreme ruler of the heavens, the god of gods. with Enki and Enlil answering to him. Some interpretations of early Hebrew texts suggest that Yahweh might not have originally been seen as the singular, all-powerful creator, but as one of many divine beings under a higher authority. Could Yahweh, like Enki or Enlil, have served under a greater cosmic figure, an unseen, all-powerful force that governs the universe, much like Anu in the Sumerian pantheon? The comparisons between the Bible and the Sumerian mythology go to deeper lengths than just creation. Similar language, themes, and even specific stories appear across both cultures. For the creation of Adam to the Great Flood, which appears in both the Bible and in the Epic of Gilgamesh, it's clear that the Bible was influenced by older Mesopotamian myths. This raises the fascinating questions: were the Bible and biblical authors recording divine revelation, or were they inheriting stories from an older tradition? If the Hebrew and God Yahweh stories share so many attributes with the Sumerian gods, could this suggest that both civilizations were describing the same beings, the Anunnaki, extraterrestrial visitors who shaped the fate of humanity? So, who is Yahweh? Was he the supreme creator of the universe, or part of a divine council like the Anunnaki? The ancient Sumerians believed that their gods descended from the stars, guiding and shaping humanity. The Hebrews, too, wrote of divine beings descending from heaven. The parallels between Yahweh and gods like Enki and Enlil are undeniable. Both were creators, both fashioned humans, and both ruled over humanity. Could Yahweh have been an extraterrestrial, part of the same cosmic order as the Anunnaki? Or is there an even greater unseen force behind it all? One thing is certain: the stories of God's creation and humanity's origins are far older and far more mysterious than we've ever realized. And the answers may lie not in heaven, but in the stars. Thanks for watching. If you found this fascinating, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Yahweh was an extraterrestrial? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives and the forbidden unknown. You already know what time it is. It's DAB.